Hello, leaders, and welcome to the weekend edition of Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that helps you leverage conflict to master your leadership and life skills while growing your business. So, let me start by telling you that things are getting a little dicey here around the Grow House. I mean, between it being a full house and having very tight quarters with everybody home, having 2 daughters in college and having online live classes, having a 17-year-old daughter who just isn't used to having her space invaded, and having 2 littles who are 8 and 6 starting to drive everyone just a bit nuts. And that's not even mentioning the fact that Jen and I need our space to do our work and to communicate with clients. To say the least, things are getting dicey. Now, I know most of you can relate. And if you are single and alone, well, what may normally be welcomed peace and quiet around your house may even be getting a little old by now. The thing is, we have never been through this kind of quarantine before, and we just can't predict how much longer we will have to live like this. Community has never quite been like this in my life, and we are all responding a bit differently to these challenges. So this past week, I've talked a lot about identity and how much of an influence our identity is on our choices and decisions. And basically everything we do in life. Our actions are all influenced by our identity. And our identity is ever changing based on our experience that we have. These tight quarters that we are all challenged with are really testing our relationships and challenging and infringing on our identities. Now, we must all be ultra respectful of each other's space, and I think it's helpful if we can use this time to do some self-reflecting and discovery. Yesterday, I talked about how our very best is ahead of us, and the cool thing is that we all have unique paths ahead of us. Although the waters are about clear as mud right now, and we just can't seem to see what the future may look like, we can use this time to uncover and rediscover what our unique paths look like. We can try to understand what our most unique gifts and talents are, what our strengths are, what our identity consists of, what our values are, and what we really want our future to look like. We can also take this time to get to know the immediate members of our family on a much deeper level, their dreams, their goals, their aspirations. And we could discuss how we can all help each other clear the road that leads us to our unique paths. If you are alone during this time, use this alone time to do some deep reflecting. And I challenge you to schedule at least 3 Zoom calls a day to quote-unquote see other people and have some FaceTime conversations. On these calls, talk about your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and ask them about theirs. And ask them how you can help them clear their path. Hey, the bottom line is we are all in this together, and we will all be back on our normal path soon enough. But you know what? In the meantime, why don't we just think about not returning to our quote-unquote normal path and working out a plan to get to our specific unique path, the path that will allow you to see your dreams come true and achieve your goals and aspirations. Hey, I would love to chat with y'all and see how you're doing and what challenges you are working through and facing during these times. Please drop me an email at paul@clcteam.com and let's set up a free 15-minute discovery call. And if nothing else, just get to know each other. I want to know how you're doing during these uncertain times and what you're working on and aspiring to accomplish. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And until Monday, run to your challenges.